So, let me zoom in a little bit. Alright, so what happened here is that this lady right here she basically popped her son because he was being disobedient, which is okay. It's not abuse. She popped him. So what happened was the officer came over and approached her and pulled her son to the side, which he's not allowed to do against the law, or he just violated her rights. He's not even allowed to pull him to the side, confront the child without the lawyer or the parents' consent, and basically he's overstepping his boundaries as an officer. Certain things that you do to your child, police overstep their boundaries and they try to get a case out of it, try to get a collar, anything that they can do to show that they're doing their job, which is really not doing their job. They're just looking and picking and nitpicking for shit. So basically it was just, she popped her son and it wasn't abuse, you know what I'm saying? So he had no right to actually confront her on anything or confront her child on anything, which is against the law. He shouldn't ask her questions. He shouldn't ask a child any questions. He should just observe, move on if he knows what's abuse. An officer should be able to differentiate the difference between abuse, neglect, and reprimand and things of that nature. Anything outside of that, he shouldn't even step into that realm because then he's overstepping his boundaries. And this is what's going on today as society progresses, it kind of regresses, man. Like, the police, they call themselves authority. You're not the authorities because you're a police officer. Being a police officer doesn't give you any kind of authority. But what's going on now is that she's making it worse because she's intoxicated, at which point he shouldn't even confront her. He shouldn't even have confronted her. Now they're trying to step into it, make it a big thing.
Let me go, guys. Let me go.
You shouldn't even do that to her. Y'all should not do that to her. All she did was pop him. That's not abuse. You shouldn't even do that to him. Police are making it worse. Y'all making it worse. Y'all know she's intoxicated. You shouldn't even confront her that way. You shouldn't even confront her that way. You should just let her go home. Because that's not fair to her. That's not fair to her. That's harassment. That's harassment. That's harassment. You should have just left her alone. She popped her son. It wasn't abuse. You should have just left her alone. It's on YouTube, ma. It's on YouTube. A pop is not abuse.